on the sidelines of the World Economic Forum in conversation with Emily Sfeile. And Emily, thanks so much for talking to NDTV Profit or NDTV Network. I'm trying to think, I was listening into part of the conversation as well that you had. And one thing that comes to fore is what is the nature of partnership between states or countries or territories and the private sector that is the most prudent partnership to have to solve problems in a cost-effective fashion?
Yeah, great question. So first, for some context, I work with the Tony Blair Institute, and we work with governments around the world, and we help the leaders and the governments get big things done. One of the things that I consistently see is a leader will say, we want to use AI, or we want to use leading. And so they go out and they look for the solutions or the innovations that are off the shelf and merit companies. And that's great. But I think there's a new stage of innovation, which is where governments can say, this is my big problem. This is what my people want our government to solve, and start to create the innovation loop around the problem. And that collaboration with the private sector. And I think when we're problem-driven, this is when we come up with the most exciting solutions. And I spoke earlier about how crisis drives innovation. And I think this is a great example. When you have to figure out how to vaccinate a huge population quickly, the innovation happens. You have a very specific problem, everyone comes to solve it. So what I'd like to see is more partnerships in this space. We want to have maternal mortality rates. Let's find the most innovative ways to do that.
Okay, so you are effectively saying that instead of a state looking at technology available and trying to adopt it, the state becomes the producer of sorts of the need to invent a technology to try and address the specific problem.
Exactly.